Let's talk about something that gets a really bad rap, a personality trait that's so often misunderstood. I'm talking about people who genuinely love to be alone. It's often seen as a weakness, but what if it's actually a sign of incredible psychological strength? Come on, be honest with me for a second. You've had a long, draining week. Your social battery is basically at zero. And then that beautiful little text message pops up. Hey, so sorry, I have to reschedule. For a lot of us, that feeling isn't disappointment. Oh no, it's pure, unfiltered relief. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, then you are definitely in the right place. For the longest time, our culture has painted this really specific picture of the loner. The type, someone who's a bit of an outcast, maybe a little strange, definitely isolated. It's this persistent image, this stereotype, that we really need to take apart. Just think about the words that get thrown around. If you'd rather have a quiet night with a book than go to a huge party, you're antisocial. If you're not the loudest person in the room, well, you must be sad or maybe even arrogant. And heaven forbid you don't feel the need to fill every single silent moment with chatter, then you get hit with awkward or just plain weird. These are the exact labels we're here to bust wide open. The thing is, all those labels, all those stereotypes, they're built on a complete misunderstanding of what's actually going on inside a person's head. So, let's get into it. Let's bust these myths and look at the psychological reality of what it means to truly enjoy your own company. All right, myth number one, and it's a big one. People who like being alone secretly hate everyone. Nope, not even close. The reality is that they just have a very, very low tolerance for pointless small talk and shallow interactions. They're not looking for a big crowd, they are looking for a real, genuine connection. For them, it is all about quality over quantity. And here's another one you hear all the time, confusing being alone with being lonely. For people who truly value their solitude, happiness isn't something they have to get from other people. It's something they can generate from within. They just don't need that constant pat on the back, that external validation, to feel good about who they are. And that brings us to what is, without a doubt, the absolute heart of this entire topic. Seriously, if you only remember one thing from this, let it be this. There is a massive, world-changing difference between solitude and loneliness. They are not the same thing. And what's that difference? Well, it all boils down to one simple, incredibly powerful word: choice. Are you choosing to be by yourself, or is being alone something that's being forced on you? That single distinction changes absolutely everything. So let's lay it out side by side. Solitude. That's a state you choose. And how does it feel? It's peaceful, it's creative, it's restorative. It recharges your batteries because you are in the driver's seat. Loneliness, on the other hand, is the total opposite. It's an imposed feeling of isolation. It feels painful, empty, and anxious because you feel a total lack of control. You want connection, but you can't find it. Okay, so now that we're clear that solitude is a positive, powerful choice, let's get to the fun part. Let's talk about the incredible benefits that come along with it. I like to think of these as the hidden superpowers that you unlock when you get truly comfortable in your own company. First up, creativity. When you're alone, without all the noise, your brain is finally free to just wander, to make new connections. That quiet time also builds incredible self-awareness. You can finally hear yourself think. And what's so cool is how that self-knowledge actually leads to deeper empathy. The better you understand your own inner world, the better you can understand what's going on with other people. And finally, all of this comes together to supercharge your problem-solving skills because you can hit a level of deep, focused concentration that's just impossible when you're constantly distracted. So, how do we tie all this together? What's the final thought here? It's really about changing the way we think about our relationship with ourselves, about truly embracing that rich inner world we all have. The key insight is right here. Solitude isn't about running away from the world, it's about running towards a deeper relationship with yourself. It's a vital, ongoing conversation with the one person you'll be with your entire life. At the end of the day, making the choice to spend time alone isn't an act of rejecting other people. It's an act of connecting with yourself. It's how we recharge, it's how we reflect, and it's how we become more centered, self-aware human beings. And that's the question I want to leave you with. The next time you find yourself with a quiet moment, instead of immediately grabbing your phone or flipping on the TV, just don't. Just sit with yourself for a minute. Be present. Who knows what incredible things you might just discover?